Hey, hi everyone. Pankaj this side once again, and today again I'll bring a new session on a Spark. As I told you that in data frame section we are going to create three videos. Already I have created one, and this is another section on Pyspark Dataframe. If we recall in our previous section what we have covered, we have discussed about like empty data frame. Then we took some list kind of data, and then we create like data frame. This is what we have covered in our previous session, and this is a continuation of previous video. So in this section we are going to like discuss the third way how we can create a data frame. In previous video, like with the help of create data frame and with the help of like 2DF, we will create we were able to create our data frame. So in this section we have a prime focus like through the source file. So we have a different type of format files we have like CSV, JSON, but primarily in this video we will focus on purely on CSV file, CSV. So we will like directly read this CSV file and we will create the data frame. And I'll tell you this some interesting thing inside it. Interesting thing like for a beginner, like when they are reading a first time this when if they are watching this video first time, so it will be interesting for freshers and beginner and some professional who want to switch their career on this big data profile. So here we go. But don't forget to like subscribe my channel, and please do a comment if you like want to ask anything and want to expect want some more video from my side. So please do a comment and share with your friends and colleagues, so they will also get a chance to learn this beautiful concept of PySpark, which is in demand in the market. So here we can see, if I'll recall quickly our previous video. So here you can see that this is the five way we can create a two DF and like create data frame. With the help of it, we are able to create our data frame. These two part we have covered in a detail. So I will add the link of my previous video in this in the description section. So please watch before going to watch this one. So here this third one we are going to discuss like import a file into a Spark session as a data frame directly. Okay. Here you can see that ways to create a data frame in Spark. So someone is reading a data from the Hive data, someone is reading the data from CSV, someone is reading from JSON, someone is reading from RDMS data, someone is reading from the XML data, someone is reading from Parquet data, someone is reading from Cassandra data and RDD data. So these are the various way, but we will focus on this CSV. So directly inside a Spark we have direct method like .csv spark.read.csv, and we can pass the path over there. And another way like spark.read.format, inside a format we will part a CSV and then give a path. So this is a way. So let's get jump into demo section. uh, in our demo section I'll tell you more in detail. So as we know, we have already a setup Spark on a window, and if you don't if you haven't installed Spark on window, so better you can watch my Spark install on window video, where you will get a idea how you can set up the Spark version on a window. But if still you are getting error, so please do a comment, and definitely I will reply you back, and I'll we will share we can create some sessions on a Google Meet, and I'll help you on that. Okay. So I have a small notepad. So in this notepad, mm, uh, let me close this one. So I think I'll save all the content, and again I'm trying to open this file Spark. This is file. So this is my Spark data frame steps. I have written everything inside it. Okay, so these are already I have covered. So our focus on CSV section. So this is a creating a CSV file. So guys, I just want to tell you that I have created a two CSV file. I'll show you the data as well inside this CSV file. So one CSV file with schema. With schema, in terms like we have a header on this file. Okay, so I have a header. I'll just open in a notepad. So these are CSV like stand for comma separated files. So here you can see that I have created some sample of data where we have header like employee ID, first name, and all these data. And same data without a header I have created. Like I don't have a header. I'm just trying to explain you why I have created two files with header and without header. So you will, because in corporate sector, whenever you are like most of the client is dealing with the CSV data, so some client generating header, some not. So how you are gonna deal with these? So I'm gonna tell you. Okay, just wait here. Okay. Hmm, we don't have any post section. Okay, so so I have created these two header. So here you can see that as I told you that how we can read the CSV file. So like a spark.read.csv, and inside it I'll pass my path, like inside a YouTube video makers I have created this file. Okay, so I'll just directly reading this CSV file. In this CSV file I have passed my employees.csv. Okay, so if I'll enter it, it will take some time to load data frame first time. Okay, so this is a way like spark.read.csv. Otherwise, another way you can use like spark.read.format. Inside a format, you can pass a CSV and then dot path. So another way you can, I'll tell you how you can gonna get, I think successfully it read. If you want to see the content inside, then there is a show command. With the help of show command you can see the data inside it. So here you can see that, guys, interesting thing, I have a header, but here you can see that it automatically, so whenever you are trying to read any CSV file having a header, so always keep header true that time. So here you can see that like employee ID, first name, these are my like actually a header, but I haven't passed any property. So if you are going to pass this property now, like after read, you can just pass one options. Inside this option you can pass like a header true. So it will like consider your the data inside that CSV file. It will consider the first line as a header. So you can see I think I'm getting one ish error, maybe error like it's not option. It's read, and again I'm telling. So here you can see that now it consider a first line as a header. So you can pass dot option, you can pass like header equal to true, so it will read first line of CSV file as a header. Okay, and so this is a, and if you want to check the schema, then there is another command like print schema. So always go for a schema. So if I'll type this print schema, so inside it you can see that these are the list of column, but here you can see that it consider all the column as a string. But even we have some data like this one, these are integer type, but it also consider these data as a string. So I'll explain you later on. And this is another way, as I told you that format CSV, then load, and you can pass your path also. So this is another way you can create your CSV. I'll put everything on a one line. Okay, so this is another way you can read the CSV file. Both are same, and this is another Spark read.format. If you can pass like library, and this is so I'll keep option as well. So it will read my first file as a header. Okay, so header comma what is true? I'm just passing this true option. Okay, so this is same, but I'm using format type of thing. So this is another way you can create your data frame as well. Everything is same. So if I'm typing do like show command, it will consider first line as a header and rest of the result. There are a lot of result, but you can control these things also. If you can pass like 5, so it will show you only 5 result and all that. Okay. But the one thing very important when we check the schema, so I saw all are like a string. It consider all our strings. So, but inside a Spark there is a one beauty like infra schema concept. So what is the benefit of that infra schema? So Spark is enough intelligent to understand the schema of the data. So if you can pass this property now, so like it will like help to like understand the it will automatically understand the schema. So here after header true, I'll just add one more option, dot option in infra schema equal to true. So after I'll create this one df1. Okay, so don't get confused. So I have a two different data frame, one like without infra schema and another I have created with infra schema equal to true. So what is the benefit? Now you can see that. So Spark now enough intelligent to understand the data schema. That is a beauty inside it. So here you can see. So this is a result, and if I'll check print schema, so print schema. So if I did some mistake, print schema df1. So here you can see is and df1. If I'll check df1 and df both the schema, here you can see this is a df1 with infra schema I have put here. So earlier it took like employee id as a string. Now it here you can see that it took employee id integer, because inside the data we can see that all the number is it in form of integer. So now Spark, if you will pass this property option equal to true, so it will consider all the, it will take schema as per data. Okay, so this is a benefit of if you are passing this infer schema property or as an option. And if your like CSV file, we know that our CSV file is a comma separated, but somewhere someone having CSV file having some different format, like they pass some special character inside it instead of comma. So then we have another option, like you can pass a delimiter equal to comma or anything. So you can, so try to create a some CSV file having different like instead of comma you can pass. Here you can see that in um, in 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 place of comma you can pass some special character and pass as a delimiter, that so it will automatically read and consider like each and every record separated by that special character. Okay, so this is an infra schema, and here you can see that I'm passing multiple time options, it is a repeated kind of thing, like option. So better you can do one thing, in a single option you can pass all the property. You can also do this thing. So here you can see that in a single option I have passed the header equal to true, infra schema and deliver. So this activity you can also perform, like inside a single option you can pass multiple properties like header, and these are all things you can do it. Okay, so this is what I have explained, like when you have CSV file with a header. And now the another activity I'm telling you. So I don't have a header. I'll on another CSV file, if instead of this employees sorry, so the first command, this is like employee dot CSV. I'll pass like, what is the name of that file? I'll show you without a schema on this file. I'll show you if I'll open it notepad. So here you can see that in this CSV file we don't have a header. Okay, and if I'll copy, so I'll just this is a CSV file without a schema, and if I'll make it header true, so I don't, if we don't have header, so why we are passing this thing? Otherwise it will consider the first line as a header. I'll show you df dot show but it's poor. I hope you please ignore it. It consider record as a header. So how to deal with that type of data? Then you have to create your schema. So I don't need this one because I don't have a header. I have only a CSV file. So if I'm not passing header equal to true, now you can see the result. It automatically generates some headers like C1, C0, column 0, column 1, column 2, column 3, like type of data. But for this data set, I need a header. So that's why like externally you have to create a schema like that. So I'm using this method like class struct type inside that inside that Pyspark. We have this feature. So but before that you need to import import these packages. You have to import this thing like from Pyspark SQL type import struct type and struct field. So if you want to use that method, otherwise it will throw you an error. So here you can see that I have externally created a some schema like using a struct type, and then I'll start adding. I'm giving like my first is employee ID, and I'm passing the data type and mention it as a true. So externally I have created one schema. Okay, and if I'll run it here, and I'm getting one error. So any idea where I'm getting integer type equal to? Okay, haven't import this integer type also. So I think I need to import. I need to pass and type integer. Okay, so I hope you get idea like why it is throw error. So if I'm again paste this schema, copy and pasting this one. So yeah, successfully schema is loaded. Okay, so when we are going to create a data frame, now that time like spark.read.csv, then option I'm passing header equal to true, and schema I have passed, and this is a path of my file. But keep in your mind like employees, what is the name of that file is? That is the name of this file is schema. I'll save this file. This command is also important for me. I'll save it here. Okay. So I'll just copy this. Yes. Okay. So same thing as here. Like spark.read CSV file. Then option we have header equal to true, and scheme. This is a schema I'm passing. Okay. And I'm gonna run this command. Okay, copy, and I don't need this one, and I'll enter it, and df with the schema. This is the data frame name. So keep in your mind always make your naming convention. It is very important in this part. So keep in your mind. So here you can say successfully I provided a data like column for my data which does not have header and all that. So this is a beauty inside a like PySpark like a CSV file format. So they provided a spark.read format and CSV. So this is a way. And the final command, guys, you can see that if you want to write your data frame after manipulating doing all the operation everything, so this is a command like df write.option pass header equal to true and CSV and write. So this activity is over to you. Okay, so you can perform this activity on your system, and let me know, are you able to write the data on your data on your locals or not? Okay, so this is a way df dot write. With the help of this, you can easily write your data frame after doing all the manipulation. Whatever be the final data frame you generated, you can easily save on your window machine. So this activity up to you. So guys, so this is a overall I have. Again, I'll quickly revise this thing. Like we have method inside it, like .csv or a dot format, and then dot load. With the help of it, we can pass the path and we can create our data frame and all that. So this is very important, and with the help of we can create the data frame. So I have used two types of files, like having schema, like having a header and without header. Okay, so please keep practicing this thing, and don't forget to subscribe, and please do comment and share with your friends. Okay, on the next video, I'll gonna tell you in a detail about JSON file and XML file, how we can load the data of JSON and create a data frame and all that. Okay, till here, bye bye, see you, good night.